Hey guys, I need some advice. I, 16 female, was left home alone tonight. My parents go on a date every other week, and tonight was one of those nights. Before leaving, they left me with a small chore list. I had to do with a few dirty dishes, a load of laundry, and vacuum the living room. Dishes are by far my least favorite, so I decided to do them first. Um, I waved them goodbye and ran straight up to my room to grab my headphones, an essential for doing dishes. I pulled out my phone and put my headphones on and started blasting my music. I started rinsing all of the dishes while jamming out to some Taylor Swift. As I was in the middle of cleaning, the lights flickered a few times. I thought that it was nothing, as our house is over 100 years old and the wiring is a little finicky. But a few minutes later, they turned off for around 10 seconds and then turned back on. That was a bit strange, but I shrugged it off. After a few more minutes, I finished the dishes and turned around, leaning against the sink as I stretched. What greeted me was my adorable puppy laying on his bed. I gave him some lovin's before I head into the laundry room. The rest of the night was boring. I threw the laundry in the washer, vacuumed, watched TV, moved the laundry into the dryer, and got ready for bed. It was around 9 p.m. when I finally climbed into my warm and comfy bed. Wait. Why is my bed warm? I don't have an electric comforter, and my dog wasn't in my bed. I quickly got up and turned my lights on, looking around the room. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary other than my closet being slightly ajar. I chalked it up to mere coincidence, assuming I accidentally left it like that. I sat back on my bed and pulled out my phone. Hey, Mom, I'm a little freaked out. When are you and Dad coming home? I texted my mom. The typing bubble appeared for a few seconds before she responded. The car broke down 30 minutes away. We called the towing company and your uncle. Will probably be at least an hour. What happened? She texted back. Dang it, I thought out loud before typing my response. Nothing, just one of those weird feelings, you know? Yeah, I understand. Call me if anything happens or if you just need to talk, okay? I love you. I text her in agreement and put my phone down, tapping my foot on the floor nervously. There's no way someone is in my home, right? I mean, I would have realized, wouldn't I? Wait, no, I wouldn't have. If they came in while I was doing the dishes. Shoot, I exclaimed, freaking myself out even more. The sink is facing a wall and I had my headphones on. Someone would have easily slipped past my back, I thought to myself. I tried calming myself down with a few deep breaths. Maybe I was just going crazy. I'm just psyching myself out is all. I pushed the feelings of dread aside and laid back in bed. 10 minutes pass, then 15, then 20. I couldn't get to sleep. My eyes were wide open, fear overwhelming me. I sat up and turned the lights on again. Okay, I'll just call Mom, I said out loud to no one as I typed her number into my phone. It rang once, it rang twice, it rang a third time. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Dang it, I yelled. She said to call her if I needed her, and she didn't answer. And then I heard the longest creaking sound. A few seconds after my swear, I heard it. The creaking noise was coming from my closet. I wasted no time in standing up and bolting out of my room, closing the door behind me in the process. I ran as quickly as I could to the only place I knew to hide, the bathroom closet. They would check the rooms nearby, and the bathroom was the furthest. If I can get there quick enough and call the cops, maybe I'll have enough time to wait them out. I reached the bathroom door and closed it softly behind myself, locking the door and pushing a chair up under the doorknob. I quickly climbed into the closet and shimmied my way behind all of my towels and toiletries. Once settled into my hiding spot, I pull out my phone and call the cops. They send officers to my house and say that they'll arrive in 10 minutes and to stay silent until then. Okay, I can do that. To pass the time and to keep myself from sobbing, I open Reddit and start typing this. So, my question is, what should I do in this situation? What if the cops don't arrive in time? What if... Update. Don't worry, guys, I'm okay. The person found me, but it's okay. He was nice enough to let me live, as long as I do whatever he says, whenever he says. It's been 10 days, and he let me have my phone back for being such a good girl. I decided to finish this post before he takes it again. Don't come looking for me. I'm starting to like it here. Martha, John, if you guys see this, I love you guys. You were the best parents I could ask for. But you shouldn't have stolen me from that hospital. I know your child died in delivery. But you made my real dad really upset. And now he says he's coming for you guys. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. A quick shout out to my patrons, Old Penguin, Rinku Star, Melissa Perez, Icy Narrates, Seven Cities Journalist, Cupcake Hips, Eric Cifuentes, Alonso, Austin My Love, Ellie Hutmeyer, Jesse Hartley, Lawrence Wallen, Mr. Sankofa, and William Hartley. I always try to link a different charity in the description, so go ahead and check that out. I'm also going to start having more things on my Patreon soon, so keep your eyes peeled. And as always, I'd love to know how I can be praying for you, so go ahead and drop a comment and let me know how I can do that. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next video.